Diving in deep to the world of crypto. You're listening to Vorpen AI.
Okay, so you've sent over a whole bunch of reports and analysis on the crypto market this past week, and honestly,
it's been...
I gotta say, it's been pretty wild out there, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, from huge drops to some surprising jumps and everything in between.
It's definitely been a roller coaster.
It has.
We're going to really dig into what's driving all this price action.
Absolutely.
You ready to deep dive into this?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's kick things off with Stellar.
Okay.
I feel like it's been kind of teetering on the edge, hasn't it?
Yeah. Stellar's been kind of hanging around that $0.35 mark, and that's actually a really critical support level.
Okay.
This is a point where we saw a low a few months back, and buyers came in really strong there.
Gotcha.
So if Stellar can hold above that $0.35, we could be looking at a pretty decent rebound, around 16% or so.
Oh, wow. Okay, so if it breaks above, say 140 cents,
yes,
that's a good thing, right?
Exactly. That's a really bullish signal.
Yeah.
Breaking above $1.40 could mean a real shift in momentum and maybe even push Stellar up to $44,000 or 45.
Okay.
But on the flip side, if it drops below 35 cents, that's when things could get a little bit messy. We could see it dip down to 33.3.
Oh.
Maybe even lower to $0.27.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's really at a crossroads.
It really is, yeah.
All right, well, speaking of interesting price action, we got to talk about Shiba Inu.
Oh, yeah.
It's taken a massive 32% drop.
It has.
But here's the thing that I find really interesting.
Yeah?
These big investors, the whales,
right?
They're actually buying tons of SHIB during this dip.
During the dip.
What's going on there?
It's really interesting to see this level of institutional buying because typically when you see a downturn like that, you would expect people to be selling.
Right.
But these whales, these big investors, they're coming in with a lot of capital, and it seems like they're pretty confident in Shiba Inu's potential in the long term.
So they're basically seeing this as a buying opportunity.
Exactly. Yeah. They're okay, this is a discount. Let's load up.
Gotcha.
Now, if SHIB manages to break above 0.000001,
okay,
that could signal a reversal, and we might even see a rally towards 0.000000 centime.
Okay.
But of course, we got to remember the entire market sentiment is going to play a huge role in this.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about Avalanche.
Okay.
It's known for being super fast and having really low transaction fees.
Yeah.
Which seem like pretty attractive qualities in the crypto world. What makes that so important?
Well, in a world where speed and efficiency are everything, Avalanche really shines. It can process transactions so quickly and for really cheap.
Right.
All without compromising on security.
That's huge.
And the fact that it's also compatible with Ethereum is a major advantage.
Okay, how so?
Well, this means that developers can easily, move their applications over to Avalanche.
Oh, I see.
And users can benefit from all those perks, low fees, and fast transactions.
So it's not just about being fast, it's also about versatility.
Yeah, exactly. It opens up a lot of possibilities.
So what are the analysts saying about the price of Avalanche? Where do they see it going?
Yeah, well, a lot of analysts are eyeing the $60 to $80 range.
Okay.
But this is kind of dependent on a couple of things. Continued growth within the Avalanche ecosystem itself.
Right.
And more importantly, broader institutional adoption.
So keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Seites is another coin that's been making a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
It surged 33% after finding some support.
Yeah.
And I keep hearing this term bullish divergence.
Right.
I don't really get what that means.
Yeah, so bullish divergence, it basically suggests that we might be seeing a shift from bearish to bullish momentum.
Okay.
And you can kind of visualize it on a chart. Imagine the price of a coin is making lower lows.
Okay.
But a momentum indicator like the relative strength index or RSI is making higher lows.
Okay.
So this tells us that the selling pressure is kind of weakening, and there's a chance we might see a price reversal.
Gotcha. So what should we be watching out for with Sei?
So Sei is currently forming a pattern called a descending wedge.
Okay.
For a real breakout, we need to see it move above those resistance levels at 0.3168 and then 0.4058.
Okay.
Now, if it breaks down below 20 cents,
Yeah.
that could mean further downward movement.
Okay, so there are a few key levels to keep an eye on.
Exactly.
All right, let's move on to Theta Network.
Okay.
It seems to be having a bit of a rough time.
Yeah.
It dipped below its 200-day simple moving average, or SMA.
Right.
Is that a big deal?
Yeah, it's definitely something to take note of. You see, the 200-day SMA is like a long-term average of the coin's price.
Okay.
It's a key indicator that a lot of traders use to see what the overall trend is.
Gotcha.
And when a coin falls below that, it often suggests that sellers are in control at the moment.
So that's not a great sign.
Not necessarily. You know, we have seen some minor bounces.
Okay.
But Theta really needs to rally above $1.50 to shift the momentum in its favor. If it can't do that, we might see it retest the $1 level.
Okay, so it needs to make a pretty strong move.
It does, yeah.
All right, let's talk about Polkadot now.
All right.
It's been hit pretty hard. It's down 38%.
Yeah, a significant drop.
But there's this upcoming upgrade, Polkadot 2.0.
Right.
That has people talking.
Yeah.
What's all the hype about, and should we be excited?
So Polkadot 2.0 is a big deal. It's a major upgrade that's focused on making the network way more scalable.
Okay.
You know, they're aiming for faster transaction speeds, lower fees, and better interoperability between different blockchains.
So they're really tackling some of the big issues.
Yeah, exactly. It's a really important step towards broader adoption.
So what does that mean for the price of Polkadot?
Well, some analysts are predicting a potential price target of $6.50.
Wow.
But again, it really depends on the overall market recovery. You know, individual coin performance is heavily influenced by market conditions.
Right. All right. Last but not least, let's talk about Aptos. It's been generating a lot of buzz. Some are even calling it the next big thing in crypto.
Yeah, it's definitely one to watch.
So what makes it so special?
Well, Aptos has a couple of key advantages. First, it uses the Move programming language, which was specifically designed for secure and scalable blockchain applications.
Gotcha.
And secondly, it uses a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, which is known for being energy efficient and environmentally friendly.
So it's eco-conscious and innovative.
Exactly. And you combine that with a strong team and a rapidly growing ecosystem. And it's clear why Aptos is considered a strong contender in the blockchain space.
All right, so it's clear that the crypto market is constantly changing.
Yeah.
It's full of surprises.
For sure.
And while there's definitely volatility, there's also a lot of innovation happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's been really interesting to see how institutional investors are getting involved.
Yeah.
You know, even buying up coins like Shiba Inu during a dip. It really makes you wonder, are we seeing a shift in how big money approaches crypto?
Yeah.
Are they moving towards more long-term investment strategies rather than just chasing quick gains?
That's a great question and something to definitely consider.
Yeah, definitely. So for everyone listening out there, the crypto world is constantly evolving.
Yeah.
There's always something new to learn.
Absolutely.
So keep exploring, stay curious, and we'll catch you on our next deep dive.
Sounds good.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye.